This mold is hundreds of years old. It lives in a cave where sunlight never reaches, and it is a member of this family. The Caucasus, mountains that remember everything. Every gorge here keeps its own secret. In this valley, far from roads and noise, lives a man whose craft is older than any nation. They call him simply the Master, as they called his father, and his grandfather, and his great-grandfather. Every morning begins the same way, for 40 years now. The goats graze on wild mountain herbs, thyme, oregano, savory. This is what gives the milk its unique flavor. Fresh milk, warm, alive. In a few hours, it will begin to transform into something entirely different. The path from the pasture to the workshop, 20 minutes along a mountain trail. Every day, in any weather. The workshop has stood here longer than anyone can remember. Its walls are made from the same stone as the mountain. There is no electricity here, no thermometers. Everything is done by hand and instinct, the way the ancestors did it. Fire, the beginning of everything. "10 liters of milk. From this, one small wheel of cheese. 10 liters of labor for a single kilogram. The milk heats slowly over an open flame, not a degree more, not a degree less. The master feels the temperature with his palm. The starter culture, homemade, alive. It has been passed down in the family for generations. Bacteria that may be as old as the family line itself. Slow stirring. The culture must spread evenly. There is no room for haste. Now he must wait. 30 to 40 minutes of silence while invisible work happens within. The cutting. The grain size will determine the texture of the future cheese, from soft cream to hard stone. Separation. The whey drains away, leaving the most precious part, protein and fat, caught in a delicate net. The mold, wooden, carved by his grandfather. Every wheel, an exact copy of thousands that came before. Salt will draw out excess moisture and form a rind, the future cheese's first shield. Now it is ready for the ultimate test, piercing. Dozens of holes through which air will penetrate inside and give the mold a path to the heart of the cheese. The path to the cave, along a narrow trail above a cliff. His ancestors walked this route when there were no maps, no roads. The cave. This family's cheese has aged here since the great-grandfather found this place. How many generations ago? No one remembers exactly. The steps are polished by hundreds of feet. The stone remembers everyone who descended here. Dozens of wheels, each at its own stage. Some are a week old, some 6 months. 12 degrees, year-round. Humidity, nearly 100%. Perfect conditions that no refrigerator can replicate. A fresh wheel, snow white, smooth. In a month, it will be unrecognizable. Here it is, the mold that has lived in this cave for as long as the family remembers. It was here when the great-grandfather first descended these steps. It is part of this place. "6 months. The mold has completely transformed the surface. Each wheel is unique, like a fingerprint. Every week, he descends to flip each wheel so that the aging is even. Now, wait. Thyme is the one ingredient you can neither buy nor rush. 1 month. Nature changes. And in the darkness of the cave, a quiet revolution is also underway. First signs. White fuzz. The beginning of colonization. The mold is settling into new territory. 3 months. Blue islands appear on the white field. Each shade is a different type of fungus living in this cave. The smell tells everything. Mushrooms, earth, cream, walnut. If it smells of ammonia, something went wrong. Winter comes to the mountains. Above, -20. But in the cave, still the same 12 degrees. Time does not freeze there. He comes every week, in blizzard, in frost, in thaw. 6 months. It is time. There it is. 6 months of patience. Hundreds of years of tradition. All in a single cut. The blue veins, that is the very mold from the cave. It penetrated inside through natural cracks and created this pattern. The texture, dense yet yielding, like good clay in a potter's hands. Mountain bread, wild bee honey, and cheese that carries the history of an entire lineage.
The taste, sharp, deep, with notes of walnut, honey, and mountain herbs, and an aftertaste that lingers for a full minute.
Cheese from a forgotten cave. A recipe passed down not in books, but from hand to hand. Some things cannot be rushed. Good cheese, like a good life, requires patience. Tomorrow morning, he will go out to the herd again, milk the goats again, light the fire again. Because true craft is not the result, it is the journey.